It is Abolore here from 1720 Finance, and I wanted to just come in and give you guys a quick update as to what has been going on with me, the intentions of this channel, just kind of give you guys an update of everything that has been going on, all positive changes, especially in the last couple of months. And so I just wanted to pop in, give you guys a quick video, and then later on, either today or tomorrow, I will be releasing my updated budgeting finance video for you guys, and then just some other things that I'm doing in terms of making sure that my finances are in order, because a lot of things have changed in my life. So first off and foremost, you guys know I formally had titled this channel Spirit-Led Finance, and then in the last couple months I have been really fine-tuning my life, my finances, just all of the things that I have been wanting to do, and refocus on God and letting Him guide me through this process and through this journey. And for those of you who are new to me or you don't know me, again, I am Abolore. I am actually a board certified registered nurse. I have my bachelor's and master's degree in nursing, and I dibble and dabble. I don't dibble and dabble, but mainly I am a hospice and home health nurse, and I've worked in the ICU for about 17 years, but mainly my focus within the last 2 to 3 years has been case management, home health, and I deal with adult and pediatric patients. And so just to kind of bring you all up to speed, last year, September, over a year ago, my mom suddenly passed away unexpectedly, and then I was left to raise my 11-year-old brother, who is now 12. So that was probably the biggest change in my life. And then I also have a 20-year-old who is in his second year of college. He's doing well. So in that aspect, we have just been kind of, just navigating our new life, learning to accept these changes. And, I had to pull back a lot of things that I was doing, things that I wanted to do, and just kind of refocus and re-strategize myself. In addition to losing my mom at the same exact time, I was going through a separation, a divorce, and kind of all of this just all happened at and around the same time. And so so bring you guys up to speed, a whole year later, I had to revamp my life, my finances, because now, of course, I have an extra mouth to feed, an extra body to take care of. But no, I mean, this kid has been in my life since he's been in my life, so it's nothing new on that aspect, except for I have now just became his full-time guardian parent and his sister, so to speak. And so with that being said, there was a lot of lessons learned, a lot of things that my mom used to say to me that I bring into remembrance a lot in my life going forward. And one of those things was, she always told me that no matter what goes on in the life, all you need is the faith of a mustard seed faith. And so that has just been replaying in my mind for the last better of 6, 7, 8 months. And so now I'm revamping all of my businesses, and I am putting that in the title of somewhere on the lines of mustard seed faith, having mustard seed faith. And that is what I am now doing to rebrand my channel, and it is called, of course, 1720. It comes from Matthew 17:20, and that good old passage is, all you need basically is the mustard seed of faith, and you can move mountains. And again, it was something that my mom used to always say to me whenever I was having challenges, facing things. She was like, all you need is to have a little bit of faith. He doesn't require you to have a lot of faith. You just need the faith, the grain or the size of a mustard seed. And that is what I am now dedicated to living my life, is just having that little bit of faith of a mustard seed. And so with that, it has come with a lot of changes. So with going through a separation, a divorce, whatever you have it, I have now had all of the finances fall on me in terms of taking care of my home and taking care of kids. And so I had to revamp my process. Before I had left my full-time job prior to my mom passing away. I was already taking some time off of work just because it was a stressful position that I was in, and I knew that I wasn't going to stay, but I just needed to take some time off. And then in that space is when my mom got sick and ultimately passed away. So I guess it was God's will that I took that time off, because I did not know that I was really going to need to take that time off. And so with that being said, I did have a lot of PTO. I did have a lot of vacation built up, because I hardly ever really took time off. I just took time off here and there. And so all of that PTO time, vacation time, that spiraled into me getting paid, and then I was able to go out on FMLA, and I had so much time built up, and then I had short-term disability that I was able to take out. And so there was a lot of things that allowed me to continuously get paid while I was off of work, because I did have a great job with great benefits. And so that just kind of, so I was able to keep my income, and as well as, you know, I worked as a PRN nurse for a few home health nursing agencies, and that I was able to keep. And so fast forward the past year, I left my full-time job because I wanted to change. I wanted to kind of live life just being able to make my own schedule, have more time to do the things that I wanted to do. And so, yes, that comes with losing, you know, benefits. And those benefits I have now had to pay for out of pocket, such as my medical benefits, and then my 401ks and things. I now contribute to that out of pocket, which it works fine for me. I just plan. And so I had to, previously living in my home, my mom had lived with me for a little while. So we always went half on the bills, along with my, ex-husband. We all contributed to the household, but now since they're no longer here, everything falls on me. And so this past year, I had to go in and strategically update my finances, figure out how I was going to pay these things, and just kind of make sure that I was able to stay afloat, keep my kids, you know, keep a roof over my kids' head, make sure they have everything they need. And so I really got strategic. One of the things that I want you guys to realize is, yes, I was left with some monies from my mom, life insurance policies, things like that. She has separate policies, one for her burial and then one specifically for me. And so a lot of that I have put away into savings accounts and kind of updated my investments and things like that, because you know, I don't want to work a full-time job forever, you know, forever in a day. And so I thank God my mom was in a position to leave me in a great position when she passed away. And so with that being said, I left my full-time job. I work a few PRN positions, meaning I work, you know, I choose the hours, days, and times that I want to work. And that has worked well for me and my family. One of the things that I am enjoying doing is working whenever I want to work, and having the flexibility and the freedom to do that, as well as after I complete my shift, I get partial pay for that shift. And if you guys know, working as, you know, a nurse, we get paid pretty well. So with my PRN positions, and specifically I picked up a home health position. Very easy, very low key. It's just, you know, watching a baby who has some complications with feeding. And it's, when I tell you, it's one of the most low key jobs that I have ever had. I just picked up extra hours with him. And so I'm saying all this to say, you guys, that one of the things that has helped me in this journey was picking up extra hours on my jobs to get rid of a lot of bills. And so as of today, I have paid over $2,000 in bills. I have paid over $2,000 worth of bills off. I still have a couple more bills to go, but thanks to being able to pick up extra jobs, as soon as my shift is over, within the next hour, I'm able to get paid. I took that money, I paid on bills. I was able to pay off some bills just with working one shift. And so it was a lot, I did a lot. I worked a lot. This summer, I tweaked my schedule a little bit. Some weeks I would work a complete week straight. I would work 7 days straight, and then I would take off for a week, and then I would work. So I flip-flop because I just wanted a nice, healthy balance. And again, the jobs that I do are very low key. I do not work 12-hour shifts. I do not have to walk the halls. I am not doing anything that I used to do for the last, from 2000 to 2017, though, 16 rather. A lot of what I did as a nurse then, I don't have to do now. So I am able to get in and my hair is uneven over here. Get in and do these jobs with ease because I don't have to break my back and do the things that I had to do as a nurse previously. And so with that, taking on this baby, I've had him for a while, but I decided to increase my hours because his full-time nurse left. They asked me could I slide in and pick him up, and with picking him up, they gave me an extra $3 raise. And for you guys as nurses, that makes a difference in our salary. I already make a very good, decent salary with this kid, so bringing in the extra raise, just and even with that, if I need a day off, if I need time off, I just let them know. It's not a big deal. My benefits, I was able to get back on medical and dental benefits, so I could either continuously pay the ones that I have out of pocket or let them pay. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and let them pay since it's already, I've already slated for that to come out. Still building my 401k. So there was a strategic planning that went into this. There was lots of prayer, lots of planning. There was lots of days where I just had to work over and under, and I did not mind because again, the work was fairly easy. But I say all this to say that sometimes you have to give and you have to take. Sometimes we have to take on extra jobs. We have to take on side hustles. We have to get in and do this work to get to where we want to be. And I need to add it up, but I think I have about 4,000 or 5,000 left to pay on some bills, and as I've been working, I know it's not going to take me very long to pay these off. Two of my bills, unfortunately, I was left with a car that my ex did not pay for, so the car stopped working. He went out and got another car and thus left me with the car payments. And so I decided not to pay. I went and settled with them. They brought me back a settlement offer that was doable because since the car wasn't working, and it was like, y'all, the $3,000 that was left on this car is not even working. So give me a settlement and I'll pay it. So we settled on a good amount, and I am going to probably more than likely pay that off by the end of this month. So that therefore it won't reflect on my credit, and it will reflect as paid in full, paid off balance. And so I am going to do that. It has just been, it's been really refreshing to get back on track with my finances, to be able to pay off a lot of things. And with that being said, once I pay off all of these bills, get everything cleared away, I will resume and doing some extra things, doing my home projects, my homework projects. I want to get a gate and I want to get a deck put on, or not really a deck, but maybe like a deck or gazebo or something out my yard. Make sure I get a gate. And there's just a few projects that I want to do around my home that taking on these extra jobs, picking up, I want to say extra jobs, but picking up extra hours on my main job now is giving me the flexibility and the freedom to do just that. And you guys, it was honestly something that I prayed for. I knew that I did not want to go back into nursing in the hospital, because I know for a lot of us that is where we make the bulk of our money. The bulk of our money comes from working in the hospital, and I did not want to do that. I did not want to go back to working on the floor, working the 12-hour shifts. To be honest with you guys, I'm getting a little bit older, so I do not want to do that back-breaking work anymore. And so what I have lined up, what I have you know, as long as I can, I could probably stay on this case or these cases as long as I want to. It's more likely going to be for the duration, just because, again, it allows me so much freedom to do what I need to do. And I enjoy it. So with that being said, I just wanted to come in and give you guys a quick update. We are now at 15 minutes. I'm going to end it, but I will be putting out a budget video and just kind of giving you guys a grand total of everything that I have paid for in the last, I wouldn't say year, but the last couple months. So be on the lookout for that. And thank you for joining me for the all new 1720 finance, where we are biblically based on faith-based budgeting and also having the faith of a mustard seed to get us through our budgeting and financial difficulties and journeys. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next video.